Hi everyone, today I'm going to share with you guys DVOK's newest magnetic gel collection and how I used it to create this nail design. So first of all, let's do the unboxing. DVOK's newest collection is called White Night and it comes with 10 different magnetic gels. I really love their packaging, it's so clean and so simple. And so this is the swatch card. Comes with a sand, and they also give you a magnet. And these are the 10 magnetic gels. And as you can see, the bottles are packed very securely in the box. And this is how they look. I really love the long handles. Alright, so now we're going to do the swatches for the 10 gels. I really love how sparkly all of these polishes are, and it's a bit hard to show on camera, but each color kind of has a different glitter shade underneath, in addition to the magnetic kind of silver shade. I think that these polishes are really great for the upcoming holiday season because they're so glittery and so sparkly. And finally, this is how all the colors look after 2 coats. And here are all our swatches all together. Look at how pretty they are. Honestly, the camera doesn't even do these gels justice. And I'm gonna use 3 of these gels for our nail design today. I'm starting off by using a glass dark blue gel just to color the top half of the nail. I want it to have a bit of an ombre effect where it's kind of like a nighttime feel, and it'll kind of just slowly blend out towards the bottom. And I'm going to add a second layer to the very tip of the nail. And so that really goes from dark to light. And transparent gels are really great to use with cat eye polishes. And so I'm starting with DM31. This color has a really nice green shimmer to it. You can kind of see the green peeping through right now. Make sure you have a good amount of polish to cover the entire nail. And then I'm using my magnet to start bringing out all of the silver glitter. And then next I'm pushing all the silver glitter towards the right side of the nail. That's because I want it to kind of concentrate and form like a silver line towards the right side, like this. Go. And I'm going to cure this and paint a second layer. You can really kind of see that green showing even better now. And this time I'm going to bring out the glitters again. And instead of pushing the glitters to the right, we're going to push all of the glitters to the left side. And do the same thing, tilt your magnet to create a line. And then I'm curing that layer and adding my final third layer. And you don't need to do 3 layers, it depends how transparent you want your nail design to be. I wanted mine to be really sparkly, so I decided to go with 3 layers. And this time I'm pushing the glitter towards the tip of the nail, and then making a little smile line at the bottom. And that's the base color. Next I'm going to use a painting gel in white, and I'm going to paint a full moon. I like to start by using these little references to draw a circle. Next, I'm going to fill in the whites with a very thin layer. Make sure to use a painting gel so it's nice and opaque. And then I'm just using a lint white, and I'm going to dab the moon in little areas, kind of like haphazardly. And this is to give that crater look. And you can do multiple layers if you need to. Next, I'm going to use a nail mold that I got off of AliExpress. And this nail mold has some really pretty flowers on it. To fill the mold, I'm going to mix a bit of filler gel along with some white gel polish. And this is to give my white a bit more strength and make it a bit harder once it cures. I find that this kind of helps me with not breaking the mold when I detach it. And so I'm using a small liner brush, and I'm going to slowly and carefully just kind of dab the polish into the mold. Sometimes I like to bend the mold like this because it kind of opens it up. And so for really thin lines like the stem, it's a lot easier for me to fill this way, as you can see. And just take your time with it and be careful. You can also flip the mold over to the other side to check for any bubbles or spots that you missed. Once everything is good, cure it in your lamp. And now I'm just loosening up the mold and using tweezers to pull it out. And this is our little 3D flower. If you have little bits of gel kind of sticking out, you can use tweezers to just pull it off. Next, I'm adding some no wipe white onto the stem because I'm going to cure that and brush on some gold chrome powder so we can get a gold stem. You can also do this after you touch it on the nail. I just didn't want to have to cover my entire nail in a matte top coat, so I did it first. Okay, so next I'm just using some gel to attach the 3D flower. And that is our thumb design. I'm doing the same exact steps for the ring finger, but using one of the different flowers. And I really love the arrangement of this flower. You can see the green glitter peeping through. For the next nail, I'm using DM26. This time I'm not using any base color, so this is purely the cat eye glitter. And I really love this shade. It's one that I would just wear on my nails as a color on its own. It actually has a purple glitter underneath. It's a bit subtle and hard to see right now. So once again, I'm doing the same kind of cat eye technique with the magnet as the first nail, and also with 3 layers. And this is how it looks. You can see the purple shining through. Next, I'm going to add a matte top coat because we're going to add some chrome lines on top. And the purpose of this matte top coat is so that the chrome doesn't stick onto the rest of the nail. And now using a no wipe white liner. Make sure it's no white because that's how you get the chrome powder to stick. I'm just going to paint some little swirls. And I'm using a silver powder to buff onto the nail. The chrome powder is a little sticky onto my base today, so I'm using a little cotton dentist swab to clean things up. And then I'm going in again with some more white to paint some stars. And then this time I'm going to use a gold powder instead for the stars. Make sure you cure your gel before adding the powder. And then brush off any excess. And then add top coat. You can see how the glitter shining through when you add the top coat. And this design was inspired by constellations and kind of the Milky Way. And this is the completed look for both the index and the pinky nail. Now for our last design, I'm using DM29. I'm going to use another transparent polish, but this time it's a dark purple. And just like the first nail design, I'm going to do an ombre and have it go from dark to light. So I added 2 layers there as well. And now I'm adding the cat eye polish on top. And this one has a really pretty and very obvious gold shimmer underneath. And so I'm bringing out the silver. And this one shows up really well. And just like the other nails, I'm pulling it to both the right side and then also the left. And then for the third layer, I'm pushing the glitter down and doing a little smile. And here I'm going to paint some clouds. And once I'm happy with the clouds, I'm going to add a matte top coat, just like the last design, so that I can use a no wipe white liner and paint a moon, and then also some stars. And then I'm going to buff the nail again with some gold chrome for all the stars and the moon. And then brush out the excess. And then add a top coat. And this is our completed design. And here is our final set. This is how it looks. Under like an artificial light, you can kind of see the hidden shimmers. It's much more obvious in person, and this is how it looks in the sunlight. You can see the green. I really love the green coming through on kind of this dark blue base. And I'm really stressing the fact that these look so much better and so much prettier in person. I can't really capture the full beauty of it on camera, but they are super pretty and super glittery. I think it's one of the nicest magnetic gels that I own. And I hope that you liked the unboxing and tutorial today, and I'll see you guys next time.